So far we've talked to Bob Bronson, Randy Coe, and Mr. E. Trotter. Now Randy Coe allowed us access to the trails on his property. His property bumps up to Bob Bronson's property, and Mr. Bronson refuses access to his trails, which lead directly up to Dougie World. Okay, so we've been trailing around and exploring different access points and potential road allowances, and now we're at Lingham Lake, at the end of Lingham Lake Road, and we're going to take the Lingham Lake Trail, which heads out that way, as John Paul is indicating. Okay, so we're off. Well, it looks like the trail, Lingham Lake Road trail, splits off into two. One going up, one going down.
Yeah, this is just the first cross.
So we just crossed the Black River, and now we're looking for a trail that's going to veer off to my right, somewhere over there. But it's looking fairly promising. We'll see what the trail's like over the next K or so. But so far it's been pretty muddy. It's a very dry time of the year right now, but if you look and see, the trail's been super muddy the whole way through. That's what it's been like. Okay, zoom in. You've seen us try to cross it a few times. Ew. Muck, 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 muck. So we're looking for a trail that's going to go up yonder hill somewhere. We could probably bushwhack it, but since this is ATV country, we're thinking that there's probably a trail that gets us up there. We do have a trail going up this way, but as John Paul noted out, this could be a case of trail proliferation. And John Paul,
yes,
for the audience at home, could you let us know exactly what is trail proliferation?
Trail proliferation is a result of a bunch of lazy trail users who do not want to do any trail maintenance, and to get around an obstacle, simply widen the trail. Or, in a case on this trail, create a whole new trail beside the existing one.
Not good.
Expanding the environmental damage.
Well, as you can see now, I've got my bug jacket on because I just got stung by a yellow jacket right at the back of the head. I must say, it really hurt. I forgot my hat. As you can tell, my nice bright orange hat that I always wear on these things, and I knew it was going to come and bite me in the ass. I just didn't know it was going to bite me in the back of the head. Trail markers, well-marked trail from where we started off of the Lingham Lake Road Trail. We're heading at a bearing of 280 degrees.
But I thought first.
There is the trail. Oh, there is the trail marker. Right through the tree gap. So, there be a marker. And another marker. And another marker. And another marker. So it's a pretty dense bush, as you can see around me here. And we're having some difficulty finding the trail markers, but finding the trail, we find the markers, but we don't really see the trail very well, and it's throwing us off. But we seem to have found it again. We're going to explore a little bit more, but may not be going too far through, just because it's we're not really prepared to do any real serious orienteering and bushwhacking right now. So I want to play safe out in your great outdoors. Don't get lost in the woods. But everything's fairly well marked, so we're going to push on a little bit further. Here we are at a lovely campsite along this trail that we found. It's pretty disgusting. They were nice enough to build a nice cozy flat sitting chair to, I guess, watch the garbage burn.
Trail goes completely north from here. Across that clearing, some flat rocks, and then it continues on. It's flagged.
Well, I think this is, we're already too far north as it is. So
this pile of garbage a good place to stop?
I think so. It's a marker, memorable, although for not the right reasons.
Well, you can, if you look at the garbage, you can tell that it's multi-generational. You go from the old pop can tops where they were round like that. That was to replace the pull cap, and then we move on to the pull tabs. Okay, you've got stubbies, and then you move on to the long neck bottles. So somebody knows about this trail and has been coming here on a regular basis and adding to this mess. And I seriously want to find that person. Oh, the soothing relief of sting, stop, stop. It actually works. And it's making this feel 100% better. But I think what I did is I rediscovered the bee's nest that Randy found earlier. Still there. Oh yeah. Oh, it does. It's taking the sting right away. For a bit.
I'm Randy.
And I'm Jeep.
And we're the Sting Brothers. So far we've really experienced a lot of resistance from people with regards to getting access. Being called tree huggers and told that people have owned this property over and over again, and then it gets sold and they don't want any tree huggers causing problems. You know what's so awesome? It's at the end of the day where we've went down 3 or 4 different trails trying to figure out access and dealing with people who have been very rude and ignorant to us and laughing at us and all that stuff. Good old boys. And nothing wrong with the good old boys. I appreciate a good old boy just as much as any good old boy. But at the end of the day, we're tired. We decide to walk up the path to the monastery and talk to the people there. Met this guy Jim, really nice guy, showed him the property, and he asked us 3 questions. Do you hunt? My answer, no. Do you smoke? My answer, no. What's the other question?
I don't know.
I forget whatever. I mean, we passed the 3 questions. Said, there's that post. To the left of that post, there's a trail that takes you to a hunting camp. And that's at the very end of our property, which butts up against your property. And you have access. No problem. So I thought that was quite nice. You know? A very nice fellow, that Jim. And we told him that we'd respect his access requirements. And sounds good. That's where we'll be August 1st.
Pretty soon I'll be able to jump into a freaking beehive and not even feel it.
Just a few thousand more stings to go.